we started the Be the Change project about 16 months ago. And we're transforming this rundown, foreclosed bank-owned house. Here, Katie's little greenhouse. I call it the $30 greenhouse because that's what it costs. All the glass was given by a neighbor. And then good friends had some salvage wood that we used. And it's great. It's so productive. It's been wonderful.
And you're probably wondering, what is my 25 bucks or 100 bucks or 1,000 bucks going to do? We already have over $33,000 ready in the bank, or not the bank, but in Weston's hands. Ready to go to make this a possibility. Your little contribution makes a huge difference. We got this place on over 200 people making some small and some large contributions.
Story. Right in here, this gives us a 10 gallons of very hot water right from our wood stove. So
how does it work?
So we're stacking functions. Well, if you look in here, there's a coil of copper pipe. This makes one loop. So it goes from the bottom of this tank into the stove and out. And it's just a thermosiphon. And it's still warm right now. We haven't had the stove on for hours.
So when you say the main house, you're talking about the brick house here.
Correct.
And so what's this little shingle shed?
Well, basically a shingled shed right now.
It's a mess.
And it's going to become?
Something that would be converted into a livable space.
Nice.
A natural building.
Beautiful livable space.
Yes.
All right.
How do you make those use those resources that are already there, a house already standing, although rather ugly and rather falling apart and dangerous? How do you transform those into something really beautiful?
Scott's place has quite a bit of room, and he's always wanted to live in a small space, so he's just going to take one room for himself. And then the upstairs will be a community meeting area with a harvest kitchen and space for all of us to gather and transform the world.
So did you plan this out? Like you had it all lined up that Scott was going to buy this house 2 doors down from you? And
well,
and,
the opportunity was there. We knew the guy who owned it, and we knew he might be willing to sell, so we just started putting that out to people we knew and that we thought that would be in alignment with what we're up to. And sure enough, Scott was ready to do it. So he's tossed his hat over the fence and
signed on the dotted line, and he's the proud owner of McCloud too.
Yeah, that's right. And now, so Scott has similar interests with gardening. He's an outstanding compost maker. And he has dreams of being the guy who makes compost for the entire neighborhood. So this too will get transformed into another oasis. And with our house, with Scott's house, with Vicky and Jody and the goats, and then Weston coming on board here. This third house is what we're looking to raise money for right now. It's really going to be a hub of what's possible in community transformation. We're taking these 3 demolishable houses and rejuvenating them, and not just for ourselves, but for the community as a whole. I can't tell you how many people stop by just from driving by our backyard. They stop and they look and see something that's going on. They come around and they, what are you guys doing back here? Oh, we'll show you around. We're growing these gardens. And
Yeah.
Katie will give them tomato plants, and we can give them seeds and this and that. And the love grows and spreads, and it's been amazing.